I remember landing in Belmar with my first visit after Sandy was over and it was safe for us to travel. And my helicopter landed where the boardwalk used to be. And I remember looking down and saying to the state police pilot, you know, where's the boardwalk? And he said, the boardwalk is completely gone. There was nothing there. We landed and I greeted Mayor Dohery first. And then a woman in her late 60s or early 70s came running towards me with a hooded sweatshirt on that said Belmar across her chest. And she grabbed me and hugged me, and she whispered in my ear, "Thank God you haven't forgotten us." It's hard to imagine that people would feel that way in the aftermath of a storm, that they were going to be forgotten in the most densely populated state in America, that somehow we would forget about Belmar or forget about Brigantine or forget about Little Ferry or Moonachie. But what I learned during that time was that people needed to be reassured. And that once they were reassured, then they were ready to fight. And those folks in Belmar and Spring Lake and Girt that had so much damage done, Bayhead, Mantoloking, Tom's River, they quickly turned from sorrow to that fighting, edgy New Jersey spirit that we all know makes us the most interesting people in America. And I think, and don't just take my word for it. I mean, seriously, think about all of the really large cultural shows on television over the course of the last 15 or 20 years. Some of them we've liked, some of them we haven't. But America is fascinated with New Jersey. They don't think they can quite figure us out. They're combined jealous and scared. It's good that they have a combination of envy and fear. And Sandy, and our recovery from Sandy, differentiated from all the other states who have had this type of awful disaster, we have recovered more quickly than any of them. And I'm not going to say that's because of the government. It's because of the people of this state who refuse to be defeated, who refuse to take no for an answer, who refuse ever, believe me, this I know, ever to be satisfied. Ever. They are never satisfied, and they never will be satisfied. And that's part of what makes us a great place.